Good morning, friends, family, and whole pod world. You guys are all my family, and friends. But love you guys. Wow. Today I'm doing a special video because I was supposed to do it on Sunday, but I forgot to do it on Sunday. So I'm gonna do it today, and I forgot to do it yesterday, which was Tuesday, and then I forgot to do it on Monday. So I'm gonna do it today, which is Wednesday. And China cake. So I'm gonna do it today. Well, since I'm walking to the bus, I'll do it. I might as well just tell you the story right now that I was gonna tell you on Sunday. Sunday was the perfect day to tell it because it was that day, but I'll just tell it today. So Sunday was my 7th year of being a Lewis, which means 7 years ago on Sunday, not the 26th of March. I was adopted, and yeah, so I celebrated my 7 years of being adopted. Great 7 years of my life, but I've been living with them for half of my lifetime since I was 9, and I'm 18 now. So yeah, so half of my lifetime basically, and I was gonna share. Sometimes I think about this all the time, but then again, I don't want to think about this, but I just wanted to share some of my story of how I remember getting back into foster care and what led me to today. Well, here it goes. Well, I used to be in foster care, as most of you guys should know by now. But I was in and out of foster care growing up most of my life. And then I got back to live with my birth family one day. That was okay. We lived in Sacramento, California at the time. And then I remember being at school, getting called to the office because my grandpa ended up dying. So we had to move to this town that I live in now called Yuba City. And I was so sad that day. And then I was going to Bird Street School at the time. I was in 1st grade. And so we decided we wanted to go see our cousins since we haven't seen them in a while since we moved back to Yuba City. And so we're driving to Sacramento to go visit our cousins. And the thing is, we get there and our cousins are not there. So we're like, we're not gonna stay because the whole point is to go visit our cousins. I guess our cousins were away for a week doing some kind of thing, I don't remember. And sorry, and it's like, you can stay here, but we're like, we don't want to stay here. We're coming here to visit our cousins because we haven't seen them in, well, like a long, long time. So there's another car. So we decide to drive back to Yuba City. And I remember this exactly. My sister and my brother were fighting in the back seat because I was sitting right next to them. And so he had to go switch to be in the front seat. That's all I'm gonna say. And so now it's more fighting in the back seat. And so my bio parent that was driving pulled over into the gas station, and my sister runs out of the car. Like, she was really pissed off. I can remember her face, all mad and stuff. And she has her phone with her. And I'm like, oh, she's probably calling cousin or something. Talk to them, because that's what she usually does. And then all of a sudden, out of like the clear of my eye, I see a police car coming. I'm like, no, 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 no. And when I'm like, no, 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 I hate polices so bad. And then they're talking to us. Me and my younger siblings that are supposed to be in car seats weren't in car seats that are crying. They're crying so bad because we don't want to be taken away from our parents again because they've already been through it. And we're all crying and stuff. The cop's like, we're not going to take you guys away. You'll be fine, you'll be fine. And then next minute I know CPS shows up. And I'm like crying. I'm like, I don't know what I was doing. But I remember yelling at the cop, saying some probably stuff I regret saying to the cop because I know he was trying to protect us. But I said some mean stuff to the cop because I was so mad. And so, yeah, CPS took us away from our parents. Took us to the CPS office that was closest to us at the time, and then we were put in separate homes, and I was put in home with my sister Ariel at the time, and my brother and some of my other siblings were with my sister, and we got all put in separate homes and stuff. And I remember the first home so bad. I don't know what was wrong with me at the time. It just makes me cry thinking about it right now. But I would, for some reason, when I was younger, I had really bad anger problems. I know why I had really bad anger problems, but I had really bad anger problems, and, well, it's about here. It makes me cry talking about. I had really bad anger problems, and I used to bully my sister and the other kids in the foster home. So I only ended up living with them for a year because I would hurt my sister too many. I pushed her too many times, and she got hurt too many times, so they couldn't handle that anymore. And I'd throw fits and get mad very easily. And so they sent me to a home where they knew these parents only had all foster kids at the time too. And I ended up getting worse there because I wasn't around any of my siblings for some, and there was all foster kids. I still had a hard time with my anger, and I was still bullied the kids. And then I only lived with them for a year too before they decided that they wanted to move to Washington, so they had to find a home for all their foster kids they had because they didn't want to leave. Well, they didn't want them leaving their siblings. So they called my sister's house that she was living at the time, my sister Karen's house that she was living at the time, to see if they could take me. But they had to wait until after my 9th birthday to take me. So yeah, that's all for right now because I'm almost at the bus. I'll tell you the more story when I get home from school. Bye guys. Sorry I didn't finish yesterday's. I'll just finish it now since I have time. Well, as I was saying, yeah, they had to wait until my 9th birthday so I can move in to my sister's house that she was living in at the time. And I was still like sure what was going on at the time. And me and my sister, I remember, we get in this stupid argument over stupid stuff all the time. I'd be like, afterwards I'd be like, what am I doing? And I'd get in a lot of trouble at home. But I was always good I'd always stay being good at school, but once it came to being home, I just didn't like being at home at all because I didn't know these people. So I felt like I didn't know what to do, so that's all I was able to do was be bad. Which I wasn't a bad kid, but I just chose to be bad. Because that's still an instinct I had to protect myself, I guess, when I was younger. I don't know. But, yeah. And then I lived with them for 3 years. Yeah, and my sister left that family and stuff. And I remember one day I was in 5th grade and they asked me if I wanted to be adopted. I was like, yeah, I do. And so I ended up being adopted March 26, 2010, which is a really great day for me. And as the years went on, my life just started to change. I started doing better in school, doing better at home, and making better choices in my life. So I thank the Lord and my sister and everybody else that helped me through my past for making me the person that I am today. A good, loving, caring person that cares about anyone, no matter what. So, yeah, thank you guys. I love you all. Everybody, you guys are family, forever family to me, guys. And I don't know why. Every single time I tell someone my story about my past, I just start bawling. This is so sad. But, yeah. Well, I hope you guys have a nice Thursday. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Love you guys. Oh, and like, subscribe, share, comment, please. Love you guys.